When entering the lab, you must be wearing proper equipment: closed-toed shoes, pants, no dangling jewelry, and hair tied back if able. To start off your experiment, you want to make sure that you have the whole lab procedure played out. You must have the procedures in an easy-to-follow manner. Then you will be making tables. These tables should be clearly labeled and be recording all of your mass and volume. Once you have all mass and volume, you will calculate the density and have another table for that. Then you'll calculate the average density of one, and then you'll be calculating the standard deviation, is shown by this formula right here. One thing you will need to know before starting this lab is the definition of a meniscus. A meniscus is the curved upper surface of a liquid in a tube. This is because of the adhesion and cohesion of water molecules. The adhesion makes the water molecules stick to the surface of the sides, and therefore it bends upward. To measure meniscus, you must measure from the bottom of the curve, and that is the level of liquid you have in your tube. Each flask can be different, therefore you need to know your specific flask's weight beforehand. When pipetting a solution, you should make sure that you have the solution in a separate beaker than the original container. You will pipette up into the tube, not all the way up to the actual bulb though. Then you will slowly transfer the liquid over to the flask, and you will let go of what you have. Since this experiment is on dilution, and we will only be focusing on concentration, the amount of the original solution added does not matter. You will then add water to dilute it up to the measurement flask, which is the white mark on the neck of the tube. Once you have reached the mark, you will then take the flask to the analytical balance, where you will record the new weight, the original flask's weight, to get volume. After doing so for the graduated pipette, you will then repeat the same process for the graduated cylinder. Once this is complete, you will record volume. The stock solution and the diluted solution are related by the equation C1 times V1 equals C2 times V2. Knowing the original stock concentration and knowing the volume of the diluted solution and the stock solution, we should be able to find the new C2. Once you are finished with your experiment, be sure to take all excess liquids and dispose of them in the proper spot. For the water and the solution, they both are acceptable to go down the sink. Then, thoroughly wash out each of the items and be sure to put them up properly. Go over to your spot and wipe it down with a paper towel and with the proper cleaning reagent. Having your lab space clean is key to maintaining proper lab safety.